Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining our event. So we have started the series of webinars and online events that will take place monthly. And the purpose is to involve the attendees of these events into the World Congress that will take place in 2021 in St. Petersburg. So in preparation of the World Congress, we have established 5 main topics, 5 main streams. Can we move on with the next slide, please? So the 5 streams and the 5 topics are as follows. First of all, this is the perspective and context of the projects, programs, and portfolios. The second is about practice. The third one is about people. Then we will talk about methodology and approaches, and about the agility and the projects. So our first event here today is dedicated to the perspective topics, and we have prepared the great presentation with the well-known speakers that would like to share with you their knowledge and experience about this topic to make our understanding of the perspective better and deeper. The next event will take place in December, and you are very welcome to come and join us next month. And then we would like to say that in 2021 we go to people event and so on. So please join us and register for our events on the website of the World Congress. And we will come to the next presentation. We have one more speaker. This is Alexandra Bekisheva, who will also share the experience from Kazakhstan, from the certificate holder company who got through Delta certification. Alexandra, the floor is yours here, please. Yeah, we can see the screen. Alexandra, hello.
Hello. Katerina, thank you very much for the introduction, and I also would like to thank you for giving me an opportunity to share our experience with the audience, and I think it's a really great event. Thank you for turning it into online meeting so we could share our thoughts and experiences with project management at this point of time, very challenging for everyone. So
we didn't see your slide. Now, yes, we'll see.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So let me start with just giving you a brief context explanation what we're going to be discussing today. I know that we are quite late already, and I'm really thankful to everyone who's still with us. And just give you a little bit of what's going to be coming within a few minutes. And I'll share with you information about our company. I would like to also discuss a little bit the role of Project Management Association here in Kazakhstan locally and evolution of project management knowledge within our company. We call ourselves KGNT, and within the country, of course. I will share some challenges which we had in IPMA Delta certification, and of course I will tell more about responsibility of our company as certificate holder. And of course the way forward as we describe it right now. And I'll tell you what are the benefits and achievements with certification. So I hope it's going to be useful for everyone. So let's get started. KGNT company is a recognized leader in oil and gas engineering market here in Kazakhstan. We provide full-scale services starting from very beginning of project phase, where you have so-called in Russia and Kazakhstan TEO, but in a longer way you call it front-end engineering design, concept designs, and basically we go through the entire life cycle of the project to construction and commissioning phases. We've been on the market for already more than 45 years, and so far we've already successfully delivered more than 1,200 projects in oil and gas sector of Kazakhstan, and not only. As of right now, we have more than 1,000 professionals with very multidisciplinary experience and wide capabilities. If we talk about today, we have 16 cities presented, even right now in very difficult, challenging times. We work online as well. We have 15 offices, and here on the right part of the screen, you may see what are the cities where we are represented. basically, of course, we are located in Kazakhstan, but just to make sure we capture the best knowledge available in the world, we also have some representation in different parts of the western part. So basically, we are quite extensively presented in the UK, and we have a modularization experience with Korea representation. The mission of our company is to combine technological advancement, best worldwide practices, and professional expertise of the Republic and Kazakhstan in order for us to develop. Our vision is to continuously improve our experience gained, to maintain traditions, and use state-of-art technologies and international partnership. Through professional mentoring and talent sourcing, we build teams to deliver projects of any complexity in different geographical regions. Here's just a little bit, of how we developed and where we are right now. 1974, there was the first born of our company, let me put it this way, because in 2001, we got privatized with existing shareholders. I'm very happy that we're still with them, and all they do is keep on promoting the development of the company, which is very important for us because we can have consistency. In 2006, we started our first introduction with project management, and project management standard was initially adopted in 2006. I'm very pleased that I'm with the company for 18 years already, so I was there and I remember our first steps. They were of course very challenging, but yeah, very happy that we still have it. So if you would move forward, I would like to just give you a little bit more understanding of what is the role of Kazakhstan Project Management Association in our development, and it's basically very important. IPMA, that's abbreviation, it was established in 2003. KGNT was one of the co-founders of this organization. That's why we got very lucky and we got extensive development of our personnel. We had a lot of hours of training. It's actually more than 100,000 of hours so far, and it's not enough. So to be honest, we keep on improving and keep on developing our procedures and basically trying to be better and better every day. We have Kaizen methodology plugged into every process, meaning that every time we are open for any improvements, and that happens on a daily basis, if not hourly. As of today, we have 36 certified project management with D level 90 people, C level 15, and B1 and 1A as well. All of them share experience on a weekly basis, and I think it's very important to right now adopting agile skills to accelerate project delivery. And I'm very happy that Kazakhstani Project Management Association has been mentoring us, and I would like to send my compliments to Kuseinova Mayra and to Sergei Bushuev, who are helping us on almost daily basis to make sure we are really achieving the highest possible standard and fulfilling our best potential possible. So IPMA certification did not happen one day. It actually more of a iceberg, because we were really getting ready. And I like the saying of Seneca, who said that success occurs when opportunity meets preparation. So we are very lucky that new standard was issued, and by that time KGNT was already there. When I say already there, I would like to emphasize, maybe because it's political probably doesn't mean to you anything. We are managing projects in oil and gas field with a scalability of $58 billion capital investment. They're quite big, and sometimes even in press they call them the biggest investment projects in the world happening these days. So I believe that only because of the support of IPMA Institute and in particular Kazakhstani branch, we are able to manage such a very complex project. Why we started? Basically, of course, we needed a framework, we needed a methodology just to put on a paper experience which we had, because you do not start with, okay, let's just get started. Of course, you start with something which you have already in place, and practices you already emphasized in many of years. Basically, you start to see which are the areas of improvement, where are the gaps, and we had a lot of challenges, I'll be very honest. During the tenure of last 18 years, we had a lot of them. So, of course, we recognize that new skills requirement and changes in staff competences Like I would say that we needed to pay more attention to risks, because when you say risk, at least in our Russian speaking environment, you're mostly thinking about threats, not opportunities. But we need to reorient our people that it is very important to also consider them as additional opportunities to deliver the strategy. It was very nice, just to point out and basically realize within the company that when you have a constraint of resources, it is crucially important to find those projects where you really need to apply your forces, because you have always a constraint. So it was not easy, but we overcame it. Resistant to change from all levels within an organization, I think everyone knows about it, because when you introduce anything new, whether it is good or bad, but just new out of your comfort zone, it is very difficult to make sure that people are on board. So yeah, you need to make sure you understand how challenging it would be to basically erase all the gaps. So yeah, and with a number of projects and complexity of projects increasing, you wouldn't be able just to survive anyhow, anywhere. And if you would think about Kazakhstani experience, for example, in engineering field, we had 32 companies in 2001, and right now we have only 8 engineering companies. Something must be definitely different with them to survive. Yeah, and I think our experience is quite good one. Multicultural context and different use and standard application. It appears that even if you have a standard in front of you, even if you read it, you have manual, different people think differently in how to apply it. You would be surprising, but when you say red, somebody would think about red traffic light, red lipstick, red roses. So the same is here when we talk about more challenging words like alignment. Those words are quite difficult to be understood by everyone on the same meaning. So we need to make sure people understand. Have a common reality, let me put it this way. And also you may, on top of it, have a different perspective from different cultures. When we talk about these big projects, which I referred to initially, we need to get on board a number of international Western specialists from Italy, from the United States, from the United Kingdom, and all of them came from different backgrounds. That they have their own way of execution projects, their own way of best practices, and their own view on how to go forward. It was also a challenge and exercise for us to make sure that we adopt all different cultures and have friendly atmosphere going forward. Increased flexibility within resource constrained environment. It's also true, because even right now we know that oil is not in the best shape possible in turbulent times, but a few years ago, oil was like, skyrocketing up, and we had a lot of capital projects and we had a lot of opportunities, and it was very difficult for us to basically align those possible project opportunities with our strategy and missions. But now it's getting better, because we have common knowledge within the company how to make vision, mission aligned with the projects we choose to go forward with and allocate our resources. Great time constraint pressure. That's also true, because at the same time, again, what we see here and there, all investors are trying to get short-term perspective and extract profit as soon as possible. So they try to put us in a frame where they want really projects to be delivered quicker, and quicker. And it's not very easy when you have different stakeholders, to make sure that their expectations are aligned with what you have within the time schedule which you already created, and you thought it would be supported by everyone. But always you have a stakeholder which think it might be even quicker. But by saying this, it needs to make sure that we understand that our clients, our operators, basically are multinational companies involving different shareholders from different parts of the world, like Exxon, Shell, ENI, China petroleum companies. So all of them are very different. It's not very easy and have different views on times. Empowerment of project management office surrounded by elder senior engineers. So there are 2 points I would like to point out. So one is, of course, make sure when you have project management office, you empower it and not just put it as an instrument for deliver some decisions. They need to be empowered to the level, to the extent where they are able to carry decisions and basically to deliver them. It is not very easy, trust me, when you have extensive top management with a supervision steering board. You need to make sure the tone of the top is correct. And when I say about elderly senior engineers, you know, it seems like when we have our project management office formulated, they have a lot of contradictions between performance team and project management team. Engineers always have their way of how to deliver projects, and they think that it's something that could be done. It's no secret that in Soviet Union we had um, a lot of standards and how to deliver things, which would be very good applicable to Soviet times, but not applicable for market conditions. So yeah, please make sure you allow for that in your equations as well. And managing across multiple stakeholders expectations, yes, it's basically to make sure that when you have different internal stakeholders, many external stakeholders, it's not always easy to make sure that they adopt the methodologies that you basically happy to adopt. So because we were prepared, we actually got certification with support of our Kazakhstani Project Management Association. And basically in a year ago, actually 2019, we became a very, very proud certificate holder. Yeah, because we were able to assemble and lead the project team and basically have a good communication between the team. And I believe that thinking out of the box was really helpful. Good standardization mechanism. We were really lucky to have Kaizen in place, so people knew about the importance of standardization and improvement. So that's very happy. You can see the picture of us showing our happiness, and here you can see everyone who actually supported us here. So Sergey Bushik, my compliments, Maria Koseinova, and Svetlana, thank you very much for being with us during this time and helping us. So, and just want to make sure that if you are already a certificate holder, you have a huge responsibility because you need to make sure that that you carry the knowledge forward and that you basically became an ambassador of project management. So we need to spread the knowledge, and we need to make sure that not only company, not only but actually also the country succeeds and moves forward. Just want to give you a little bit of an overview. I know we're running really late. Of course, as far as people goes, you know about skills enhancement, personal process improvement, and of course rising awareness and the worldwide opportunities which comes to people. But talking about company, it becomes even better visible that how company could improve and achieve better results, stronger teams, and of course more successful results for in project execution. I also would like to point out that being a part of this country, you know, being a part of the Republic of Kazakhstan, it is very important for us that we could upscale our capabilities. When Kazakhstan invites international investors, it is so important that they could show that there are companies within our country who can perform projects the way the entire world is performing. Happy that within Kazakhstan we have this, you know, center of gravitation of, and it helps us a lot because right now we are performing a lot of projects with joint venture being a recognized team for very high level standards. Our projects are delivered on time, within the schedule, with optimal amount of resources. I think this presentation will be shared with you, and you will be able to go through the entire process and entire achievements and benefits of certification, as well as risks and some awareness points. And I hope it can be useful to you. With that, I just want to thank you for attention, and of course, I'm open for your questions, and wishing good luck to everyone who's thinking about going forward with the certification.
Thank you very much, Alexandra. Great presentation.